Hey guys, I've been meaning to come on here and do a little update video on some of my Santa Clauses. Some of you had said in my Christmas home tour that you wished that I had said where I got stuff. And I didn't say anything because last year I got some complaints about talking and showing my hands. And so this year I just wanted to make it strictly just a video for y'all to watch. But I will share with you, I'm waiting on John to get here, before we go and do a little bit of shopping or just really kind of looking, just a fun day. But I was going to tell you, I'm going to show my hands for those who don't like it. These are called Possible Dream Santas, and they're like a paper mache type. Their clothing is like a paper mache. I try to buy one of those every year. I don't buy the newest ones because they're so expensive, but lots of times Zulily will carry the Possible Dream Santas after Christmas. And so I'll go into Zulily on a daily basis and put that. And then when the boxes come in, and let me see, this was a perfect example. He is one that I got last year, and when, look at the red birds on the gifts, how pretty. And when they come in January, I don't open the boxes, and I just take and put them with my Christmas stuff downstairs, so that when I do open them, they will be a complete surprise for me the next year. So that's lots of fun. But this Santa came years ago. He's a carved, that resin. He came years ago from Walmart. And this one back here is one of the ones you can put a tea light in. He came years ago from Walmart. You used to could find prettier stuff at Walmart than you can now. Maybe your Walmart has pretty stuff, ours doesn't. The quality of the Christmas stuff has gone way down. And so this Possible Dream was bought after Christmas last year. Now, this is one of my favorite, let me move this Noel, things. He is hand painted. This is what's called toll painting. And years and years ago, from my former life, we used to go on a back road to the University of Alabama to some football games, and there was a lady there that had a little shop, and she did all this painting. So this is every bit probably 30 years old. 25 to 30, because John and I have been married 18 years, maybe 25 years old. And the lady that did all this passed away with cancer several years ago. So that's always been one of my treasures. This Noel just came from Hobby Lobby last year. This is a Possible Dream holding Noah's Ark that I bought a few years ago. And this is another new one that I had this year when I opened up my book. If you're really a collector, you leave the tags and everything on them. I'm a collector because I like collecting, so I don't leave the tags. I don't keep the box. I keep the boxes for some to store them in, but my collections are just for me. Maybe that's wrong because Ashley and them might could sell them one of these days when I'm gone, but I love these little bottle trees. Those are so popular this year. This Santa came years ago from Walmart. He's a little resin one. And I take a picture of them at the end of Christmas so that I can remember, so I don't have to recreate. But sometimes I rearrange them when I buy new stuff. Let me step up on this stool. This is another Possible Dream. He's holding the cardinal. This, I think, came from Hobby Lobby or somewhere like that. I've had him a few years. Love him. He looks like an old timey. This little card one, Hobby Lobby. This one I can't remember. I've had him for years. He actually could be a metal tree topper because the bottom is open. This is a Possible Dream one. Santa's got his list and he's checking all the letters. Possible Dream. And then these are two of my favorite. They are a Possible Dream, and I found them on clearance years ago before I even knew what Possible Dream Santas were at JCPenney's. And I just loved them because they were so unique and so cute, and I got them for almost nothing. This one came from Hobby Lobby. And this one I ordered new off of Zulily, I think year before last. He's just a big old Santa, and I love him. It's my Christmas picture that I always put out, and I did show it in my, but that's my sweet Cece standing to the left of me. And this is my two friends. This picture stays out year-round. My two dear friends that I lost to cancer. That was the last Christmas party that they were at my house, and I thought how appropriate that I got a picture of both of them. And then this is the picture of the other one. She stays out all the time. She was my employee for 7 years. Sweetest spirit you've ever seen. This Santa is made out of the resin too, probably Walmart. Some of these I've had for years, like this one, years. And this one's very heavy. This, I'm loving, I think you pronounce them cloche. I got this at Kohl's last year. The batteries are a little weak, so you can see when you first turn it on, let me see, the lights come on pretty bright. But I've not replaced the batteries. Well, they're kind of dim because they've been running. But they're supposed to be brighter than that. I love that. I got that at Kohl's last year. This is an old music box Santa that I've had years and years and years. Back here, this is 2 of the 3 toll painted Santas, and this also came from the same lady that painted, that I told you had passed away with cancer. I love this big old Santa. He doesn't hardly show up back there, but he's like a wood, he's probably a resin type. Let me see, I got him stuck back. I've got so many that I've had to, but he's beautiful too. And then this is just one I've had for years. I've got, like I said, I've got a third one that goes with that painted one. This big Santa came from Home Goods several years ago, and in last year's home tour, you would have seen him on the wall, on a wall shelf in my dining room, and I didn't want to hang those wall shelves back up. And here is his counterpart that went with him on another wall shelf. Home Goods. I can't remember if we got them after Christmas. I believe we bought them for Christmas, but they were a good price. I've seen several of you haul this. This is one of my most liked little additions to my fireplace. I just love, and that came from Target. And Target has had free shipping on everything, so it wasn't expensive. My mantle is a little different every year. I got bells in it this year. The rusty bells and the cotton. And then these soldiers, I know this is not a Santa Claus, but the soldiers, I have 2 of those, the red and white. Those came from Home Goods. And I can't remember these little soldiers. I think they came from Hobby Lobby maybe one year. But different people have said how they love my decorations, and they've been acquired over years. Let's see, the lighting's gonna be horrible. I love this little guy. I got him from Walmart years ago. You just don't find stuff like that at Walmart anymore, or I don't. And this is a Jim Shore that John bought me one Christmas, and then he bought me the Sailor Jim Shore also. Few little gifts. That's some Dirty Santa stuff that I've got to wrap over there. I have loved this beignet this year. All of this stuff on this tree is new this year. The teal and the red came from a store called At Home. I don't know if all of you have those, but this was, there's a couple like that didn't come from there. But all of the teal, I went to Walmart and bought the teal and red ornaments to add to it. But this little truck, how many of us are obsessed with trucks, with the bottle brush and the cars with them? And then I got that somewhere else to add to it. And then I ordered the little, I get a dated ornament every year, and this came from Target. But all this other stuff, look at the door. Isn't that cute? That came from a place called At Home. And I actually won this little teal. That is a painted light bulb. And I won that at our girls' Bible study Christmas ornament swap, and it just happened to be teal. Nobody wanted it because people don't have a lot of teal. But I love the teal and the red on this tree. Love it. And like I said, all of this came from a little store, a big store called At Home. Now, this Santa, look at his weird little hands. John thought I was crazy when I wanted this. He is a total paper mache, and I found him at an antique store. So there is no telling how old he is. John said he's got weird hands. I said, I don't care, I love him. And I got him several years ago. This Santa sits in my hallway, and you can see he's just got a light bulb. He's got a little lantern that goes on there, and I have put the lantern back on over and over and over. But he is 20 to 22 years old. Like the angel, someone had asked me about the angel in the bedroom whose wings go. Bought him at Walmart 20 to 22 years ago. And I just got to get his little lantern back on. He kind of freaks the kids out moving though, so I don't turn him on a whole lot. But I love him. He has held up so well. But I think that's most of my Santa Clauses. And, okay, let's see. No, wrong. These, I've been loving the cream colored Santas. And these have just been being bought over the last few years. And then this I got year before last. And he is a silvery, and I bought him at a boutique. John said, you've got to have that Santa because he is so different. But that's, my greenery is really drying out. That's okay. Christmas Eve is Saturday. The whole family will be over. And then the greenery will go out. And I put my Christmas up pretty soon too because I've had it out. But yeah, these cream color ones, I'm wanting to say probably Hobby Lobby on him. Probably Hobby Lobby on him as well. And then this was a boutique in Birmingham. And the last one that I'll show you, because I know I've already shown you all of this, is my Santa picture. And my BFF, Janice, bought that for me like 2 or 3 years ago. She got her one and she said, there's one more, do you want me to get it for you? And I was like, Lord, yes. Get it and I'll pay you back. Of course, she wouldn't let me pay her back. So, but anyway, that's just a little update because many of you had asked on certain things where I got them. And on the home tour, I know it's almost Christmas, but if there's something on there that you see that you want to know where I got, just you know, ask me a question. I'll try to answer it if I can. And let me just tell you, if you want good Christmas decorations, you go as soon as they put them out. If something is just calling your name and is very special to you, buy it, because you will treasure it for years. But now, a lot of the stuff John and I will get, he goes, I don't, the day after Christmas. And as you can tell, our house is getting pretty full, so I don't know how much more we're gonna buy. But there's, you know, like I told a lady in Hobby Lobby the other day, I said, I need to quit buying Christmas, but I love it. And I said, and unlike shoes and clothes, they don't always fit, but Christmas always fits in the house. So y'all have a Merry Christmas. I love you guys so much.